Someone's
Hello,
here.
hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I feel like you've been here before.
I have.
All right. Right. Do you have an update?
Um, I'm still single.
I can't remember everything about you. What was your situation?
I was single. Let me think. Her daughter. It wasn't really nothing crazy. I don't think. I can't. I don't think it was.
Okay. Well, what's your name again?
Troy. Troy Parrish.
Troy. Where are you calling me from?
I actually live in Atlanta.
ATL. I'm in Atlanta. I'm heading back to
Yeah,
LA though today.
I just got back in town today myself, actually, which is
Okay.
crazy.
How old are you, Troy?
I just turned 36. Actually, on the 22nd.
Okay. Happy birthday. So is that
Thank
a
you.
is
Thank you.
that a,
The
a
last
Leo
day of a Leo.
or
Yep, the last
Leo?
day.
You have any
I
kids?
have a little girl. I have a daughter. She's turning 9 next month.
9. Okay. Have you ever been married?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an optician and a clinical and surgical technician. So I do eye exams pretty much.
Okay, eye exams. And I think I got all. So we got Troy ATL 30 is a Leo, dad to a 9-year-old. Is a he said he does eye exams, never
Yeah.
married. What kind of woman you looking for?
So I learned from the first time, all right? So I got to get this right. That's why I'm back. I think where I messed up, well, not really messed up, but I got to emphasize, like I was saying, I love the Lord, I go to church. But the first time I was getting like super Christians. Like I love Jesus, but I'm not a super Christian. Like, so I gotta. So what I'm looking for is, of course, a woman who's God fearing. Is always my first thing. But that aside, I guess fun. Like I'm a guy that's into laughing, having a good time, being positive, family oriented. Like I said, I do have a little girl, and one of my things is to to build a family with that situation. Like she's never really seen me date anybody. What else? Business minded. I got a lot of things I'm working on. I want somebody that I can trust. Like like my better half, the yin and the yang. We can quote unquote power couple this.
Okay, I want to break down super Christian. So were they women like no sex until marriage? Like you want a halfway Christian?
Um,
Like what's the
I,
request?
when I say super Christian, right? I was getting people that was like, I'm gonna be honest, Kendra. Like women was sending me prayers, like Bible verses on the first message. Now I love the Lord, but baby, don't send me no Bible verse as the first message. I don't, I don't, I know, no, that's
What
not
is
it.
it a long Bible verse? Like a woman praying for
I
you? That
was
should be
getting
simple.
Mark 9th chapter 23rd verse. All things are possible whom that believeth. And I believe me and you. Oh, I'm like, listen.
Oh, they did a Bible quote and
I'm like, my
then said
God
the
didn't
Bible
tell
quote
me.
was
My God didn't tell me that. I don't know.
wait.
It
So they
was,
would send you a Bible quote and then be like, "This is for us." Or
yes, they was like, God sent me to you. Kendra, I had people that showed up at my job.
now, ladies, I told y'all stop being stalker ass girls.
Yo, it,
You
it
can't go
was
to nobody's job. You can't get nobody's real number. That's being
it
desperate and that's too much.
was it was just I like a woman that make herself known, but it's also a level. And I'm a manly man, so I still want to be able to chase a little bit as well. But showing up to my job, sit, sending me prayers in the middle of the night. I had somebody show up at a place I recently frequent. I guess like my background. You made me be more cautious of posting during those times. I was like, all right, it's getting a little scary.
Okay, okay. So halfway Christian women. What's your That's what his request. Can't be too Christian. Like, what's the deal breakers?
Um, Smokers, like if you smoke like cigarettes, I'm gonna be honest. If you like always smoking weed too, I don't want that. Like, I don't want no girl that smell like Zai every day. So you gotta get. I don't smoke at all, so I'm already like I don't need that. You can smoke weed, but just don't like. I don't need you to always have that pack on you. Like, all right, girl, you a drug dealer at this point. Uh, um, somebody that's not family oriented that don't want a family. Like, I don't really have family, so I want somebody that that's into creating a family, building a family. It's like, all right, Troy, we're gonna do this together. Yeah, I think those are my main things. Of course, that don't want to. I tried to talk to a girl that didn't want to go to church at all. So don't go devilish. It's a
Okay.
fine medium.
That middle ground. Okay. What about looks? Does she got to look a certain way?
I'm gonna be honest. She does have to be attractive to me. Keyword me. I don't really have necessarily a preference. I'm learning to mature and grow up and open my mind more to different races, types. But you know, she has to be attractive to me, and that's something me and her can discuss. Yeah.
Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Um, she has to be able to pay her bills before me. So then, when we start dating, I can take care of them. But I believe in you can't ask me for nothing or expect me to do something that you're not even used to. If you're not used to paying your own bills and taking care of yourself, you shouldn't ask me to come do it. Now, if you're used to these things and you can handle yourself, I have been raised in a traditional way where I financially want to, lead the household. I can cover the expenses. So
Okay.
be
Okay.
stable.
So,
Be stable.
so make enough to take care of your own lifestyle, but if it grows to the next level, you will be the sole provider.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Cause she have kids.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay with her having kids. I don't want like a whole tribe. I'm gonna be honest.
You don't want
Uh.
to drive.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to have to get a minivan. So right now. So she can have kids. Uh. I'm kind of open now to a woman who has a child that's younger than my daughter. Because of course my daughter's turning 9 next month. But I'm open to it. I've matured. I used to be like, no kids, I ain't doing it. But if it makes sense, then it makes sense.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Let me put it over here. I can use this thing. Hold on. Uh, can you see?
You gotta see your full body.
Oh, uh, I don't know
Okay.
if y'all can see my full body. Hold on. There you
All
go.
right, we see you, Troy. Okay. Looks like a very peaceful place. You got plants everywhere.
Oh yeah, I'm into the interior design. That's like my little side thing. I'm all on Pinterest, all that
They want to know,
type
do
of
you,
life.
okay, that's what's up. They're telling me to ask you, do you have full custody of your
No,
daughter?
no. I get my daughter every other weekend. She has a great mother.
Oh,
Me and her. Yeah, I never take that from my child's mother. She's a perfect mother, great mother. We co-parent and we don't do no messing around, but she's a great mother. I won't take that from her. So I get my daughter every other weekend.
okay. All right. Um, when was your last relationship?
It's actually my like a official commitment. It's actually been like about 2, 3 years now. The like I'll be honest, I've been on dates and dated women, but being in a committed relationship, it's been about 2 to 3 years. I had to take
Okay.
that time to focus, get my life in order.
Okay.
I did.
Mia, I got a question from Mia underscore Pia 444.
Okay.
She said he doesn't have a preference on race. I need Kendra to ask him to elaborate on that because these black brothers will pick a white woman over us.
Okay.
So Mia underscore Pia 444 wants you to clarify what do you mean by you will date women of other races. I think it's self-explanatory that
Yeah.
sentence, but
So let me explain it to you, Mia. My preference that I've always been attracted to is dark skinned women, right? But for me, mentally, I'm maturing, and I realize that a lot of times, as a black man, and where I want to achieve and what I want to do, I don't want to limit myself to just one particular race. Like my preference will always be a black woman, a darker woman at that. But I also don't want to be closed minded. So that goes for any race. I've never dated outside my race, so it would be difficult for me. But I'm open to it, if that makes sense.
he's open
Yeah, I'm
to it.
open
Okay.
to it.
All right. So your last relationship. Okay. Next question. You don't have to
Go ahead.
answer. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Probably like 4 months, 4 or 5 months ago.
4 or 5 months ago. What's this? 4 or 5 months ago. Okay. Three flaws you have to work on.
Oh, that's great, man. I just was having this conversation. Actually, the lady that I had sex with and we was trying to grow the dating, she said some things. I think one is
What, you
that
had sex and you were trying to grow to dating?
yeah, like it's a long story.
So wait, what were you guys doing if you weren't dating before sex?
I'll be totally transparent. I dated her the right way, like courting, doing things of that nature, right? But during this time in her life, she wasn't fully ready, and we talked several times about it. She wasn't expecting me to be the type of guy I was, like a good guy. So she still had things she had to work on. Now, I'll be honest, during that time, we were intimate. Uh,
But it seems like you guys were dating too. You just said you were dating her. So it's not accurate to say you had sex and then you were trying to grow to dating. Maybe you meant trying to grow to a relationship.
right, relationship. When I say dating, it's like you go on a date, like that's normal. I'm talking about like a relationship, like commitment, like
Okay.
yeah, like
Okay.
we together. Like I'm the type of person I want to ask my woman, like, hey, would you be my girlfriend? Would we be together? I think a lot of times we just jump in things, we going out, and nobody ever has that conversation.
Oh no, you got to have the
Right,
conversation, child, because
right.
that's the
So
problem right there.
I think
Is that
that's why I went wrong with her.
well, usually it'd be I hear a lot of the opposite equations where the women think they're in relationships and the guy does it, but you thought you were in a relationship and she
I
didn't.
thought we was getting there. Like we were doing everything relationship wise, and she still going through things in her past. So I had to break it off. I didn't. I've got to the point where I don't want to just waste time. I
Okay.
don't want to
All
waste.
right. And when was that? The last time?
That was like 4 months ago.
4 months
That's
ago.
had
Okay.
sex. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Three
So,
flaws you got to work
uh,
on, Troy.
I think I need to be more forgiving. I will be honest. I think a lot of times I cut things off if I feel like things are a problem. So I got to work on being more forgiving. Um, I think I need to show less emotion sometimes. Uh, I think I can be overly emotional about things. Like things get to me that probably shouldn't get to me to that level. Um, and the third thing, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta pray about that one. I can't. I think those are the main two things. Everything
You
else I
got to
pretty
pray
much
about the
worked on.
third thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
because
the most perfect people on my show, child.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think understanding that might go with forgiveness. I'm not really understanding about a lot of things, especially at this age in this life. Like, why don't you have these things? Why you ain't got your life in order? What you mean you still healing? How you healing at 36, 35? Like, all right, now we gotta. You can't keep healing and trying to figure this out all your life. Like, come on now. So
Okay, that's your
I'm on
personal
the
opinion.
fence
I think
about
we're
that. I
forever
think that's
healing,
it.
though. I
I,
think we're forever healing because life is forever changing. So there's always things to heal from. Like, there's stages of life. And, you could lose a job, you can have a child, you could lose a loved one.
mhm, mhm.
So healing is a forever thing. You don't stop that at
I think
35, child. You probably haven't even been through a lot of stuff at 35 to start really healing.
I think it's more like relationship healing. What I mean, like I meet a lot of women that be like, I'm still healing from my previous relationship, or
Okay, I
and I'm
get you
like,
on that.
yeah, I'm like, all right now, how many
Okay,
bad
okay.
relationships you keep getting in when you got to keep healing?
Ooh, okay. Touche, touche, touche.
Yeah.
All right. Now, why would a woman be like to be with you, Troy?
I think I did the work that a lot of men haven't done or still doing. When I say the work, I think I mentally got myself out of the bachelor life. I think I've made sure I put God first. Like I know I keep speaking of that. Like I'm a person that goes to church every Sunday. And financially, my life is intact. Like I can afford it.
Well, he could afford it. Now you're 36. What's the age range you want to date?
Um, Probably 26 to 45.
Okay. And do you want more kids?
If my wife, keyword wife. Now, if I have a preference, I don't want more kids. But when I get married, if my wife is like, maybe I want a child, then we having a kid. We gonna make it happen.
And she can have kids already?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
Okay. All right. So we got Troy ATL 36. You want the woman to be in Atlanta?
No, I can. She don't have to
Let me
be.
tell
I can afford a flight.
you, I've been in Atlanta all weekend. There's some beautiful girls in
It
the
is.
ATL.
It would be
Like
great because I like to spend time, but she don't have to be.
there are, I mean, okay, so I had to do Invest Fest. In Invest Fest, there was like a couple of private dinners, and I said, was there a requirement to be in the Bills and Beauty? Because all the girls were just gorgeous, and I was just like, okay, they were really, really pretty. So there's a lot of gorgeous women in Atlanta.
I
Um,
feel like I should have came to Invest Fest then. I went to Miami for my birthday and just relaxed.
yeah, yeah. So Troy, Atlanta, 36. Leo, dad to a 9-year-old daughter. He does eye exams, but no, it's a more fancy title. What's your title again?
Optician,
Oh yeah,
surgical
optician.
technician, and clinical
There
technician. Yeah.
you have it. All right. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Yes, I am. I actually downloaded it right when you put it out.
Okay. Let me. So is your name
Yeah,
Troy on the app?
Troy Parish. Troy Parish. Troy Parish. Parish.
And then also we have usernames now too. So oh, you're first. Okay, you're not lying.
I told you I support. I'm here.
Okay, Troy is right there. All right, ladies. Troy Paris, but you push his name. He's the first Troy. He's the first Troy. Okay.
Yeah.
Looking like money, Troy.
Thank you.
We got
Thank
all
you.
these
Thank you.
side profile. Looking like money, Troy. Troy, Troy. He's the first Troy on the Kendra G Singles dating app. That could okay. He's saying I could be suited and booted, or what you want. Oh, and that's your daughter?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
my little girl. Yeah, my twin.
okay. Okay, Troy.
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
be at
so this
work.
is the name, ladies, on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Troy Parrish. He is in Georgia, bachelor's degree. Looking for outgoing God fearing woman, deal breakers, cigarette smokers. Troy. He's the first Troy on the Kendra G Singles dating app. This will be his first picture. All
Yes,
right,
yes.
Troy. Well, you keep me posted how it goes.
Hopefully, go good this time. Thank you so much, Kendra. I
All right.
appreciate you.
So bye,
Bye bye.
baby. We're going Kendra G Singles, the dating app is available now on your iPhone and your Android phones. Just go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and download it now. Kendra G Singles, the dating app.